Hi, guys. Okay, we're live. We're going to take the melt ball and we're going to go right in the middle underneath our right arch. So since I'm facing you guys, I'm going to be going my left for you guys right, and just let's give it CPR. Go back and forth. I should have checked your flexibility. Let's do that. Hold on for a second. Come off the ball. I just want you to check your flexibility before class. So I just want you to come down and see where you are today. I'm super stiff because my back went out this morning. Where are you at? Fingertips down or your palms flat? Good. And take a measurement with straight legs. And then bend your knees and roll it up. And I want you to back the car up one way. Any stitches in your back, and then back up the car the other way. And then coming onto your toes, balance, and check your balance. And bring it down. So now we have something to measure, like how far we've come during class. Now big ball goes back underneath that right arch, and let's give it CPR. So back and forth. So mainly melt today, but definitely some human garage thrown in. Can't help myself. They're both amazing. So I can't say enough about melt. I was in pain from age 14 until about 6 years ago. I was introduced to melt, and within 3 months, I was completely out of all pain. So normally, other than this morning, I can't make myself hurt at all. Go underneath the big toe metatarsal. And then go second toe metatarsal. So this will be the best thing for me. Third metatarsal. And fourth, so way down underneath those bones. And fifth metatarsal. Just manipulating those bones to get them to pop up. Halfway between the big toe and the heel on the side of the foot, put pressure. And then roll that ball close up to the big toe metatarsal and put pressure. On the outside of the foot, halfway between the pinky and the heel, put pressure. And this is where it gets fun. Switching balls. Changes your balance. It stimulates every organ in the body. I want you to go underneath the big toe metatarsal and go, Julie, go a little bit lower, right there, and get it to press up. And then the second toe metatarsal. So when you look down at that foot, I want you to see that bone pop up. And the third. And the fourth. And the fifth. Halfway between the big toe and the heel, and put pressure. And you'll find little guitar strings in there. Just press, just hold on them. When you hold on, you're just stretching them. Take it up close to the big toe, metatarsal. There's some more guitar strings there, and press. On the outside of the foot, halfway between the pinky toe and the heel, and press. You're going to roll right where the heel comes down into the arch, right where it gets stringy, right there. And I want you to plant the big toes down, so the toes are down, and your heel is going to go back and forth like a rainbow. So see, I'm going up and over and down, up and over and down. Back.
Those of you that have been doing this for a while, does it still hurt?
Yes.
Okay.
It will stop. I mean, like, it stopped. Like at first you start doing, it's like, are you kidding me?
Right.
And then it doesn't get, it's still like owie, like wasabi, but it's not as bad.
Okay.
You're going to roll back to the back of your heel, kind of through this field of Rice Krispies.
I could use the green ball. I could use a really small
Soft ball, yeah.
for the longest time.
Reverse it, bringing that back through that Rice Krispie field until that heel comes down into the arch. And then we're going to take right when you're back in that spot, right where people get plantar fasciitis, is we're going to take and just wiggle it. Like we're putting shampoo bubbles in there. Then pause, squeeze all the juice out. And release. We're going to go back to the big ball, same foot. So stay still on your right foot. We're going to start at that big toe metatarsal. We're taking all these little pools of fluid we just created in our fascia, and we're going to push that fluid to the back of the heel, and then bring it back, and push all that fluid back. And again. Two more places wherever it feels good. And now scribble it everywhere, like a little 3-year-old with a crayon. Just scribble all on the bottom of your foot. Sounds like a lullaby. Now switch to the other foot. We're telling our feet we love them. Side to side, give it CPR. It's right in the middle of the arch. Press straight down on it. We got to get Ellie back.
I know. I said, well, I think she was waiting for you to come back, actually.
I'm back.
You know, it's only a guess. I'm not sure. I went up for Saturday. Right?
Aww. Go underneath the big toe metatarsal and press. The second toe metatarsal and press. Third and fourth. Get that little bone to pop up, kind of lubricating these bones, priming them, getting them ready for the hard ball. Halfway between the big toe and the heel on the inside of the foot, press. Roll it close to the big toe metatarsal and press. Melt to me is more important than Pilates, and I am a total Pilates snob. Halfway between the pinky toe and the heel and press. If people have any type of pain or mobility issues, this is it. Taking and going to the wasabi ball. Small ball. Yes, we are. We want to show them love. Big toe metatarsal presses. Second metatarsal. Get it to pop up. Make sure you can see it. Third metatarsal. Fourth metatarsal. Make sure you can see it. Pop up. It's slower than you think. And fifth. Halfway between the big toe and the heel. Ooh, and just hold it there. So don't roll on it. Just press on those guitar strings. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, I have a lot of arthritis in my toes.
Oh yeah, this is your new best friend. Slide it up to your big toe metatarsal and press. And because we're filming, even when you go away, you'll still have it. Halfway between the pinky and the heel and press. Sue Hitzman's classes, you can pay like a subscription monthly and get new classes every day also. Sue Hitzman is the founder of the Melt Method. She's brilliant. Where the heel comes down into the arch, I want you to go side by side. So plant the toes down. So toes are down, and now the heel goes up and over like a rainbow. Down to the floor and down to the floor.
Between yoga and telemark skiing, my feet are pretty strong, but they're definitely.
Now they need some love. Work it all the way through the back of the heel. And I have the balls here too. And then work it back the other way. And take and tighten it up. I think when my back, went out this morning, it's actually saying, more melt, please. Because
I can tell, I can feel it all the way up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Release or stop going back and forth or squish Squish all the juice out of that area. So you're just pressing, making the juice leave, and then we take the pressure off. All that juice comes back in. Switching to the big ball. We're going to take those pools of fluid and we're going to give them the flush through the fascia of our feet. So we're going to push back. Then bring it back and then push again. So we're only going one direction. I'll push the fluid to the foot, to the back, and then there's no pressure coming back. And I do this 7 times, now 2 wherever it feels good. Now scribble everywhere. You'll have this memorized. I keep the balls on my kitchen counter and on my bathroom counter and in my purse.
Just do it throughout the day. It's good.
Yeah. So when I brush my teeth, I just throw them on the floor. Do them. In the kitchen, if I'm sorting through supplements or anything, I do it. Because you're...
During a Zoom call, have a stand-up desk.
Yeah.
Standing up, they don't know, it's like, they don't see here.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that do kind of stuff like that, and I was like, maybe for you guys like a step thing. But every once in a while, I'm like, your head's bobbing up and down, what are you doing?
Release. Now I already feel how different your feet feel. We're going to put these in our rags so dogs don't eat them. Though the dogs are subdued today. Buddha got hurt yesterday. Thank you. Yeah, he tore up his ACL. This is like the 4th time. No, we don't do surgery because he's so little. Okay, so let's go into hip release. So we'll lay down, bring both legs straight to the ceiling. So with both legs straight to the ceiling, cross your right over your left above your knee. And then cross your legs. And you're going to take your feet, don't let your heels drop down, but keep them kind of up like a wishbone. And you're going to grab your shin, and you're going to take that skin and twist it back. We're going to tighten our pelvic floor, and we're going to take our left ear past our right knee. Left ear past right knee. There you go. So you're twisting up towards the right, hinging up. Keep that skin twisted. Pull those legs back. Inhale through the mouth 3 times. Exhale. Again. And again. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. Rock the hips around. Keep pulling those legs back like you're trying to reach the crown of your head. Nice. And release. We're going to take the skin behind our Achilles tendon and we're going to pull it. Okay, we're going to pull it and pin, and it almost feels like we're pulling stitches through the skin. And we're going to take that foot around. And if you lose grip, you can grip again. Just like you're sticking that foot in a little tiny cowboy boot, stretching it in, pulling all that fascia. Now take that foot the other direction. And take the hands behind the knee and pull all that fascia. You can let your left foot relax, Barbara. There you go. And just pull that skin, and we're going to take that leg all around. You can flex that foot and just stretching through that fascia and move slow and just take it everywhere. And as you take it around and move it, you'll feel pressure in that fascia. Nice. Now bring both legs up to the ceiling, cross the left leg over the right knee. Come up, grab your skin of your shins like you're riding a fast motorcycle. Twist that skin back. It's called a snake bite, and pull those legs back. Now take your right ear past your left knee. Bring yourself in the fetal position. Tighten the pelvic floor. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale. More fetal position. Inhale. Exhale. And again. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. More fetal position. Rock it all around. Ooh, wouldn't that feel good? Good, and release it down and grab the skin behind like your Achilles tendon and pull back like you're putting on a little tiny cowboy boot and take that foot around. And take it the other way. Pulling stitches, working through this little crystallized area or adhesions in the fascia. And then go right behind the knee, which you never hear me say, except for when I'm doing human garage. Pull that skin up. And just like I took your favorite pajama onesie, stuck it in the dryer, we're going to stretch it out by pushing that leg around and re-stretching out that onesie. Flex the foot. Good, and release. Hands go behind your knees, roll it up. Half roller goes behind your back. Switching back into melt. Make sure your head and your tailbone are both supported. And let your body just sink into this roller. We're going to rock our nose, our sternum, and our hips to the right and to the left. And just rocking back and forth, letting that fascia around the spine just be opened up, decompressing. We're going to bring both of our hands up towards the ceiling. And we're going to shoot lasers to our fingertips. And then from there, I want you to hug the roller with your scapula. So fingertips are reaching and your scapula is hugging. Now take the fingertips down towards the pubic bone. So that's halfway between the pubic bone and the ribs. There it is. Okay, now I want you to grab this big wad of taffy that I put between your hands. And if you move slow, you can feel the fascia. We're going to pull it like it's really hard to pull. I mean, it's really hard to pull. And you're pulling it out slowly. And as you pull it out slowly, you'll feel the fascia start to move underneath the palms, through the fingers, through the wrist, through the elbows. And take it out slowly, 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 until you're holding this huge beach ball above your rib cage 1 inch. Could you guys feel the fascia moving? Okay. Julie, you felt that weird, like, it's like cellophane. Keep your wrist there like you're pulling it across the room. Take your right hand backwards and take your left hand forwards. This I call flossing. And take and switch, like you're tossing a ball from hand to hand. And we're pulling on that fascia. We want our fascia to be nice and supple so that fluid can flow properly through it. So we're breaking through any old adhesions or any crystallization, any obstructions. Close the fist and do the same thing. It changes it. Eat. Eat. Now we're going to take the hands flat and place them down just to the outside of the mat. Okay, you're going to take your fingertips and turn them backwards. Like you're turning a dial backwards, like this way. There you go. Reach to your thumbs even more and take your head to the right. With your head to the right, take your rib cage to the right. So you're creating more pull on the back behind the left ear, down the left neck, through that shoulder, down the left forearm, all the way through the thumb. Now bend your left elbow just ever so slightly to the mat, just to give it a little extra tug. And take your head and try to look above your head. So keep to the mat, but you're just looking above, like you're trying to look into the mirror with your eyeballs. Good. Now I'm going to tighten the pelvic floor here, just like we do in Human Garage. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale. And again. And release. We're just creating internal pressure and external pressure on that fascia. Okay, take the hands, spin them backwards. Take your left ear down to the left side, so you're looking left. Fingertips are turned backwards. Take your rib cage to the left. Try to look up over your head. And drop your right elbow a little bit more and give your fascia a little tug here. Tighten your pelvic floor. Inhale through the mouth. And release. Nice. You're going to think about pulling your pubic bone and your tailbone away from the crown of your head. Make your spine really tall. With that pulling, I want you to tilt your lower back into the foam roller, but keep it nice and long. And then you're going to be pulling the pubic bone even more, and you're going to open and stretch open the abs. So now the abs are long. So this is a pelvic tilt, but it's different because you're thinking about abs are long, and now make the lower back long. Pull your tailbone longer, and pull your abs long. Tailbone and abs. So you're pulling the fascia of your abs here, waist, and then we're pulling the fascia as we pull a tailbone in our lower back, nice and long. Good. Bring both hands up to the ceiling. Shooting lasers through the fingertips, hugging the roller. Take your right hand up to cheekbone height, but no lower than your cheekbone. Left hand comes down to hip height and reach the fingertips in opposite direction. Sorry, the Frenchies are farting. And switch. And reach. It's probably good I'm on this first machine. Ugh.
I'm such a juvenile.
But you guys could fart and we would never know.
That's why you have the dogs here.
That's why the dogs are here. And switch. Yeah, so go nice and slow. Slow. It's 5 centimeters a second is the perfect speed. Good. We're going to straighten one leg. Hold on to a carriage so you don't fall off of the machine, and take your roller out from underneath you. Kick your hands behind your knees, roll yourself up, and we're going to grab our fat roller. You're going to scoot up where your feet won't hit these bars because we're dragging the feet in and out. The roller is going to go behind the hamstrings, and you can lower yourself down by using your knees. At any point your back starts to hurt, you can put your thumbs underneath your tailbone. And if you want, you can use your half roller as a pillow. Okay, letting your feet be floppy like dead fish. Right, Barbara? Dead fish feet. We're going to take and smear our legs out like a slow jumping jack. Tilt your knees in and bring it in. Out and in. Pull that skin around. You feel it, Julie? So I'm pulling that skin all the way around. It's like you're snake biting that skin. Find a different spot on your hamstrings. We do the same thing. Knees go out, tilt out, pull out. Knees go in, pull in. Our bodies are going to be so happy. Good. Go underneath your left calf, right at the beefcake part, and cross your right leg over the beefcake part. Let your feet be floppy so that we're in the fascia, and let your fascia sink into the roller. Bend your left knee 3 inches and straighten. 3 inches and straighten. Let your feet relax. You too, Julie. Let those feet relax. I know. I see them trying to do the work. Don't let them do the work. Now we're going to add a smurl. So smurl is a smearing circle. So we call it smurling. So that left knee just smurls around. And let that right leg put pressure on that beefcake part of your calf. If you have an Easter egg left over in your calf from last Easter or the Easter before, I want you just to roll the boundary of that Easter egg and roll away. Do not cross over the Easter egg. It just beats you up more. Reverse your smurl. Now rock side to side. Still relaxing the feet. Just side to side. Any Easter eggs? Okay. Just go right up to the boundary and rock away.
Softball.
What's that?
I have 16-inch softball. It's bigger than the Easter egg.
Oh, man. Yeah.
It's all good.
Just super gentle on it. We never want to beat our fascia up. Oh. I have some soreness from running through the Denver airport in my flip-flops. My calves are sore. Okay, switch to the other calf. And bring that right heel directly underneath the tailbone, right at the beefcake part. And cross your left leg over. And to the best of your ability, relax your feet. Bend the knee 3 inches and out. If your back starts to hurt, you can put your thumbs underneath your tailbone to relax the back. Take that knee and smurl it. Smurl the other way. And then rock side to side. We're going to bring that roller up just above our left knee. We're going to come up onto our left elbow. Okay, so I'm going to show you my right knee. This is a go zone from your knee to here. You don't want to roll the joint and you don't want to go further up than like 3.5 inches. So it's real small. Stack the legs. If that's too painful, you can bend your top leg and we're just going to roll 3 inches up and down, but use your core. You're going to take and smurl. Danielle, how's Julie doing? Okay.
Go a little lower. Oh. Thank you.
I'm using your eyeballs.
Okay, just 3 inches.
Just 3 inches. That's it. How we doing, Barbara? Just 3 inches?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it, the IT?
Yes, we are on the IT. You only want to be in the very lowest part of the IT band, not the middle. Rock forward and back. Good. Drop the hips. Taking it to the other side. Just 3 inches. Use your core. Ooh, lower, Barbara. Right by the knee joint, all the way down to that knee joint, and just only 3 inches up from the knee joint. Smurl it. Breathe. Oh, my IT bands are thanking me. Good. Smurl the other way. What was that?
My brain's like the other way.
And rock back and forth. Bring those hips down. And we're going to be sitting up. We're going to rinse the legs. So you're going to take the roller and push it out to the right side. And we're going to start at the ankle joint. That's fine, because that keeps you out of your shoulders.
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to turn your foot in, and you're going to smear the fluid up to the knee joint. And then you're going to turn that leg out, and you're going to pull it down the outside. Up the inside, down the outside. Relax the foot. Good. Now we're going to go above the knee. So not the knee joint, but right above the knee. And we're going to rotate that leg in, smear all that fluid up to the sit bones, and rock it out to the side. All the way up and out. Good. Then we're going to switch to the other leg. And so Danielle is doing where you can just pull all that fluid up the insides and down the backside or down the outsides. It's a lot easier on the shoulders. Okay. Turn the leg in. Go up the inside, the lower leg. Turn out and pull it down. The wind started.
Sorry.
And then we'll go above the knee. We're going to have that wind until all the snow is melted off the peaks. Go up the inside to the sit bones and pull back. Up the inside, but don't do the knee joint. Good, and release. You can use your hands behind your knees, straighten the roller out on the mat, and just roll yourself down. Oh. Okay, on the front of your hips, you have your ASIS, the little headlights, and I want you to take that roller, lift your hips up, and place that roller underneath those hips. We're going to lullaby you to sleep. Okay. We're going to take that right leg up where the quads are parallel to each other. Make your tailbone heavy. So I want to see quads parallel to each other. Okay. Shoot lasers through the heels. Slowly sneak up like you're hunting rabbits. You're going to feel that fascia start to move on the back of the leg. Make that tailbone heavy. So you're looking for fascia and not hamstring. Let's do that again. Bring it down. push to the heel, so we're stretching our fascia, and sneak up on it until you feel the fascia on the back of the leg. And once you feel that, you're gonna hold it there, turn the leg out, and bring it across the midline. Beautiful. Hold it right there. Push like you're shooting lasers out to the heel. Choo-choo, pew, pew. And feel the arch of the foot. Feel that fascia. Now, I'm going to add a little bit of element of human garage to this, and we're going to search around and move that around. Feel that fascia moving? Nice and slow. Oh, this is heaven right here. And bend that knee and release. Bring the left leg up where your quads are parallel. You're hunting rabbits. Sneak up on that fascia, shooting lasers to the heel. And come up until you feel the fascia. Shoot through that heel. Everybody feel it? Okay, so we're not in a hamstring stretch, but we're in a fascia, like, stretch. The fascia doesn't really stretch, it just brings tensegrity back to it. Turn that foot out, still pushing lasers to the heel. Make your tailbone even heavier. And take it across that midline and hold. Julie, turn your knee more towards me. There, and take it across the midline. There it is. Adding that element of human garage, I want you just to sneak around on it and give it a tug in every direction. Could there be anything better? Is it just me? I love this.
Good pain, as they say.
Ah. Good, and bring it down. Bring both knees into your chest like a cannonball dive. Bring yourself in the fetal position and tighten that pelvic floor. Let that roller pull on that lower back. In this position, keeping that pelvic floor tight, we're going to add internal pressure. Inhale to the mouth. Exhale. Internal pressure. Exhale. And again. Lift your right leg to the ceiling. Keeping your left knee in like a cannonball. We're going to drop that right leg straight until it's resting in this onesie of fascia. Feel like you're in a hammock. Rest that right leg completely down, and you'll feel that when you're resting in that onesie. Tuck that left knee in even more. Tuck the pelvis. Everybody find it? Everybody's right leg completely relaxed. Good. And Julie, pull your left knee in more. Yeah, pull that left knee in more and let that right foot come down again. Keep the leg straight and let it come down. And as long as you keep that left knee and that tail tucked, your foot won't quite hit the mat. It'll end up in that fascia like a hammock. Yeah, bounce that left knee and see if that right leg bounces too. And that's when you know you're resting in fascia. Keeping your left arm around that left knee, bring the right hand up to cheekbone height, shooting lasers to the fingertip. You're going to lift your left head up and place your left ear on the mat. This is called drawbridge. Adding the element of human garage, I want you to sway your right leg around, kind of looking through that fascia. Tighten the pelvic floor, inhale through the mouth. Creating internal pressure, exhale. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale. And again. Exhale. Inhale to the nose. Exhale. And again. One more. And release. Bringing that knee in. Woo! Pull all the way in. There's a cannonball dive with both. Hug the knees in. Reach the right leg up, keep the right knee tucked in, tail tucked between your legs, and drop that left leg until it's resting in that hammock of fascia. Keeping the tail tucked, pull that right knee in, wrap your right elbow around your knee, lift the left arm up to cheekbone height, shooting lasers to those fingertips. Lift the head up and put your right ear on the mat. Good. Tighten that pelvic floor to add that element of human garage. And take that left leg around and search. Now inhale through the mouth, creating internal pressure on the fascia, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. And again, inhale, exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more, inhale and exhale. Oh, and bring both knees in. Beautiful. Hug the knees in. Let the roller pull the fascia of your lower back. The feet are going to go down to the mat, and we're going to take that roller out from our hips. Take the hands behind your knees and roll yourself up. We're going to sit on the roller. Hands go behind us, and we're going to roll out the sacrum. What do you think so far, Julie?
It's good. Maybe some of these things at home would be very firm.
So take that firm roller, find the nearest wood chipper, and send it into the wood chipper and get yourself a soft roller. I did not believe it at first. Sue Hitzman, founder of the Melt Method, she said, just trust me, because I come from, a background of CrossFit, hard nubby rollers. And she goes, trust me. And she goes, just get a soft roller and start doing this. I couldn't believe the difference. Like overnight. Our fascia likes soft touch. And it's not, our muscles aren't tight. Our fascia is all wadded up. So when we release our fascia, everything else releases. Take the knees to the left. And just right on the side of that piriformis. So I don't own any hard rollers now. They're all gone. I became a believer. The softer, the better. Take your knees to the right. Hands go forward, and we're going to be right on our sit bones, right where our hamstrings attach. And we're going to roll over those sit bones. Nice. Then we're going to roll forward, and we're going to put the scapula tips, or the roller right, like 1 inch above the bottom part of your scapula tip. I know, I've got my hoodie on. Okay. Okay, from here, our hands go behind our neck. Give it a little traction. And I want your elbows to come together like they're holding a yoga block. Your elbows are going to point mid-quad. So elbows to mid-quad. There you go, all the way to mid-quad. So you're presenting your spine to the roller. And you're going to lift your hips up 1/2 inch. And you're going to roll the top third of that thoracic spine. Now, the thoracic spine is anywhere where a rib attaches to the spine. Keep the ribs as low as you can and the elbows towards the mid-quads. Danielle's my helper.
Well, just know I need a lot of help. I need all the help I can get. When I started,
it's nuanced, right? Very,
And Danielle and I started our human garage journey at the same time. Now drop your hips. Make sure your elbows are looking right at your mid quads. Your hips are down. Hips all the way down and grounded. And you have eyeballs in your armpits. Take your right eyeball in the armpit and peek around the corner at your right hip. And then switch side to side. So Barbara, watch me go side to side here. So you don't want to cross over the body. It's just like a side bend. Side bend, side to side. Heaven. Now bring it back to center, keeping your elbows looking at your mid quads, lengthen your neck, get nice traction in the back of that neck. And you're gonna walk your feet 2.5 inches closer to you. So now we're on our bra strap and we're gonna roll 1 inch below it and 1 inch above it. So we're working the mid part of our thoracic spine. Keeping your elbows towards your quads. Keep your elbows together like you're holding a yoga block. There you go. Pull your rib cage down deep, presenting that spine to the roller. I love it. Looking good, you guys. Looking really good. It will undress you. Sorry. Yeah. And then dropping the hips, curl back up, lengthen that neck. Elbows are looking at your quads, your eyeballs to your mid quads. Eyeballs in your armpits are going to peek around the corner to your hip. Side bend and side bend. Take your feet and walk them another 2.5 inches closer. If you need to, scoot down the mat so you don't roll off the back. Your elbows are curled up, looking at mid quads. Hold a yoga block between your elbows. Sometimes for me, this one is easier to reach my hands out. So it's up to you. Lift the hips up just slightly, keeping your rib cage low, and roll the bottom third of your thoracic spine. But don't go so low you're on your kidneys or your floating ribs. Keep those elbows tucked in or keep curled up towards those mid quads. Dropping the hips side to side. This one? Yeah, some of my crunchies are. Bring it back to center. We're going to take the roller up near the top. Pull the elbows down. Keep the hips as low as you can. We're going to steamroll all the fluid down our spine. So lift the hips up just 1/2 inch. Steamroll all the fluid down your thoracic spine. Drop the hips. And the reset's really quick. Just reset. Elbows to quads. Press. Push all that fluid down. Drop the hips. Reset. And again, push all that fluid down the spine. Drop the hips and reset. And again, last time, steamroll that spine. How's it feel, Barbara? Are you getting caught up? Oh, good. Okay, we're going to flip over onto our left armpit. So on that left armpit, we're going to rock forward and back. And just let your body sink. And we're moving slow. Now you're going to make a seashell with your left hand. You're going to place it on your left ear. You're going to take your right hand and grab your left elbow. You're going to pull that elbow all the way in so it's pointing at your belly button. Okay? And so we're right on our left deltoid. Pull that elbow to your belly button. There it is. So you're right on that deltoid. And just, you can swirl around in that area, making that seashell in your ear. And that's actually supporting your neck. You can mouse house your waist one way and then swirl it the other way. Nice. Then we're going to take the roller to right where the rib cage starts. So right where the rib cage starts and up from there. You're going to reach your right leg out straight, bend your left elbow, bring your right arm up. Tuck tail and give it a pull. Tuck tail, reach the right leg even further. And pull open that whole side body. Let's add the element of human garage by tightening the pelvic floor. Breathing into the mouth, creating internal pressure of the lungs. And exhale. And again. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. And again. And again. Switching to the other side. So when we breathe in and we tighten the pelvic floor, we have an inside balloon, which is our lungs, and we're putting pressure on that by filling it all the way up with air. And the outside of our balloon is our skin, and we have external atmospheric pressure. And so we're taking the two pressures and squeezing the fascia. So right now, let's just roll forward and back on that armpit. So that's what the breath is about, is creating internal pressure against the external pressure, which is the atmospheric pressure pushing on us. Good, now schmurl it. You can add a smurl and pull that waist around. Take that right hand, make a seashell, put it on your ear, grab your left elbow, pull it to your belly button. Good, and just roll on that deltoid. Now take that roller, right where the rib cage starts, and up from there. Reach your left leg straight, your right leg is bent. Good. You're going to take your right arm long towards the mirror, but then you're going to bend your elbow and pull your upper arm. You can grab it right above the elbow, right below the elbow, and give it a nice tug. Tuck tail. Tighten your pelvic floor. Inhale through the mouth and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through the nose and exhale. And again. And again. Give it an extra little pull, a little extra love, and release. We'll come into standing on the floor. And feel your body. Okay, earlier we touched our toes. Let's take it down. See if we made a difference. I am like palms it down again. Yeah. You guys feel a difference? Yay. Bend your knees, roll it up. Back up your car one way. And back up your car the other way. Good. Coming up onto your toes, see if we changed your balance. You feel a little bit more grounded?
Yeah.
Not beautiful and nice. And release it down. Letting our bodies know that we are done for today. Roll your shoulders back for 3, and 2, and 1. Shake it all out and give it a little pop. And we are done, you guys. Right on. Thank you. Everybody feel good? Bodies feel good? I went from just barely my fingertips touching to my palms going flat again. My back was so sore this morning. So
That made a big difference for you.
huge difference. Bye, guys.